Hello ladies and chaps, and a jolly good welcome to you. I am Kertier. Thank you very much for joining me for part 3 of the Q&A and gameplay with the developers of Hellion. We bring this session to an end in this video. It's a bit shorter, but there's still some very important questions and some interesting gameplay as well. So enjoy the questions, enjoy the gameplay. Thank you very much for watching.
Be guarded by those, you know, it's... Oh, that's a big...
I found a player base.
I was wondering what happened to my frame rate then. My frame rate just went completely nuts. I thought I crashed for a second.
Base.
Oh wow, okay, they've done a good job on
They
that.
deployed frame rate weapons.
Yeah, I'm down to 20.
Yeah, there's lots of those at the moment. Yeah.
I'm at 7.
Okay, you know what worries me is that we have a command module, we have a ship docked, we have a power supply as far as I can tell, cargo bay module. This could be a life support. No, this is a life support. The other one's a starting airlock. This is a well done base, so I'm kind of worried if what
This
happens
is
if
my
it's...
first legit real raid of a player station.
Yeah, how about we go check it out? Would be nice about it, because I'm not really sure if they actually added some turrets, and if we're gonna go up against those.
Oh, I don't want to raid his stuff. That's what he took time to build it. I'll check his base out.
That's definitely a player base because
That's
it's really big.
definitely a player base. It's pretty. Well, I don't know.
Not
Yeah,
like the prefabs then.
so, yeah. See, it's got the outpost with the panels.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
It's named. It's the CM is named. That's why I knew I was warping to a player base.
Ah, right. Okay.
Yep, this is a big one. Someone put a lot of effort into it.
I think one of you chaps with a better frame rate is probably better off taking the rifle than me.
Okay, can you give me some ammo?
There's some in the drawer.
Uh-huh,
I've got
okay.
two mags on me, but there's some in the drawer there.
Yeah, they got a cargo bay, they got life support, they got a starting, they got an airlock, command module,
There
and
we
power
go.
supply, so they're pretty well off.
Yeah.
Alright.
That takes some patience
Oh, yeah.
to get that thing together.
I think I now finally know what happened to all those derelicts we've been looking for and why we couldn't find
Yeah.
anything.
Because it's all at this base.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Oh yeah, he's got some hours put into that.
I was kidding, actually. They got 7 turrets.
Oh, great. Just
In that
Which
case,
way
it
are we
would
going
be
in?
great entertainment to see a dev killed by turrets.
Yeah.
okay. I'm gonna try the airlock. So
Oh look, he must have had a whole bunch of canisters just sitting on the floor. They basically the ship.
So we wouldn't be surprised if the next patch note says, due to unforeseen circumstances, turrets now display bubblegum and cotton candy instead of lethal doses of radiation.
That's health and
okay,
safety
let me
for you.
just take a look. Well, no turrets so far, so I'll just see if I can repressurize this one. You know, I do think that this. Me participating in this is kind of unethical from a developer's standpoint, but...
You know what? The drawers and that are open. It may have actually been searched.
yeah, someone seems to have been here already. Let's see. Yep.
I never checked to see if it was stripped or not.
Okay, no turret in here. Okay, we're at the starting one. Starting module up ahead. Yep, locked by... I've died.
You died?
Great. Yeah.
Oh, you're like standing in between the. Oh crap! You're standing.
Yeah, it's quite possible that I got...
Bumped.
Well, that kind of ends my adventure.
Oh man, that's a bummer, isn't it?
Well, look, I can always go continue and try to summon a ship, so...
I guess so, yeah. Well, if
Just make sure to loot my stuff. You know, you get 2 stim packs and a rifle and some ammo. And for now, I think I can confirm that our home base hasn't been raided by anyone yet. Okay, well, I'm waiting at our base for ship to arrive. I'm just gonna go grab a quick cup of coffee and
Okay.
see if that. You know what I just remembered, and that might actually be a problem.
What's that?
I just remembered that there was 3 of us at the starting station, right?
Yes.
And we took the 3 suits with us.
Oh.
I don't think I'm getting out of this one until at least someone comes back to help.
We'll come back when we just finish running through this thing.
Yeah, if you can see if you can find a spare suit. We're also thinking about, there's also some talk about maybe introducing a few other, another type of suit which wouldn't really be EVA viable, but could buy you a couple of seconds, maybe a minute in vacuum, if you find yourself in a bad position, and you can actually use that one like a rebreather mask or something to get where you're going, maybe a ship or something, at a cost of losing some hit points basically, but to allow you to survive, in vacuum for a bit. We're
Oh,
discussing
like an
some options.
emergency helmet like they have at the yeah.
Something like that. There's just, as I said, these are just all been some talks, and some of the ideas that have been drawn onto the drawing board, so to speak. So we'll see how far, these are going to get once we implement a few other things that we're working on, and then we'll kind of prioritize various things, from the gameplay standpoint.
Has somebody asked for under the hood specifics as far as how often do they refresh the official servers to
That's a very good question, actually. We should probably put that to
whoever's got the server managing freaking can best polish that question for the specifics it needs. But in generalities, I was going to ask how much maintenance have they tried to put in for keeping any kind of like moderators or staff or caretakers that check those servers every day.
Yeah, if you stay outside so we don't get stuck, and then I'll go down.
Sorry to interrupt you guys. I was just thinking I could answer a little bit of that server question.
Ooh. Pretty good tomorrow.
Well, we have our server slaves in-house. I call them the server slaves. We are monitoring. We tend to do it 24/7. We get alarms on our phones and stuff, so it's always nice when you're waking up at 3 in the morning when you have server issues. But we are trying our best, and there's been server issues this weekend. Our server person is here. Maybe he can answer the question himself. I will pass my microphone, and you can ask him directly. Yay! Just one sec.
Thank you.
No,
Here you go.
appreciate you stepping in there. Every little bit of knowledge nuggets help.
Yeah.
Hello.
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 Hello, it's Shomi.
Oh, hello.
Hi.
Hi, guys. How are you?
Oh, good. Thanks. How about
Great.
yourself?
Cool. Well, working as always.
Well, it's certainly more than just a labor of love for you guys down there, so we appreciate it.
Cool. So, what was the question?
I think it was to do with the official servers and
Okay.
what sort of maintenance they might go through. I think I've seen them restart regularly. So when I've been on one particular official server for a while, it will generally restart at around the same time. I don't know if that's the case for all of the official servers, because I think there's at least 2 different hosters, isn't there, doing the officials?
Well, the official servers are being managed by our host. What happens is it's actually not regular base of restart. We are still in the process of let's say maintaining that to have more control of it, because sometimes it happens that in case you might already notice that it happens sometimes that there is some memory leak. So in that case, basically they restart the server, so they get starting from scratch, and there's no leak at that point. So basically, it's still a bug in the server. So yeah, unfortunately.
some steps have been made towards things like scene cleanup and other sort of garbage collection already, which is, I think I've noticed it certainly, and others have after that was implemented. So that has improved. I guess
we are putting one more thing. It's going to be in this next build. We are going to stash the scenes and some player stations because currently the stations that you have authorization on are never going to despawn. So for example, if player just gets on the server and starts playing and never comes back, his station will never respawn until the authorization from Cryopod is cleared. So that's one of the things we didn't want to let's say despawn because we don't know if the players are going to come back or not. And we created it's called stash. So basically we are going to stash those stations. We are going to remove them from the server, and if the player comes back, then we are going to bring them back from the stash. So they're not going to be loaded and not going to affect
storage.
Great.
That's good. Good idea.
Yeah. Well, it's like we don't want to say players you have to play every day, so you will have your station up and running. But there is still also mechanic for it. So for example, the current setup that you have will last for 48 hours, and each module you add to the station, it will get you 24 hours more. So that's something in the gameplay that can so there is a risk if you go as well for a long time.
Can you give us any information on, I know you've hinted at wanting to implement the dedicated server in Linux as well.
Yes.
But can you give any more information on that?
Well, the current problem is that we use the bullet physics, which is no-go for Linux. That's the main problem there.
Okay.
And yeah. So that's the
solution for that now.
We had the main server first on Windows, then we migrated it to Linux, which is now much better. Yeah. So for the game servers, we don't have any solution at the moment, but we are planning to make some of it to see what we can do at that point.
So long term, you're still considering it? Yeah.
Yes, of course.
Okay, so how's that rescue of mine coming along?
You need
rescue. You missed that.
Are we nearly back, Comatose?
Mm-hmm.
Jolly good. Oh, hang on. Yeah, there we are. I can see our base, I think. Oh, yeah. Is that our base or is that a ship?
Hang on a minute. Why am I outside?
Oh, I did summon a ship. I did call for a new one, but from objective reasons, I can't really go get it.
Yeah.
No suits.
Yeah, actually used the main engine, so we covered the 8 kilometers in like 45 seconds.
Oh, I didn't even notice.
As you're docking and are changing to the nav on, because I've never actually stood with someone in the seat before, it's kind of cool. The panel comes up, says docking panel. Are there any plans with me being able to stand here and actually see you dock, like see what you're doing on your screen?
We're still thinking about that. But honestly, I don't know if there are plans to actually allow players to clearly see what's happening on the screen.
That would probably be like a lot of usage or whatever. Wouldn't it?
But
I don't know. I don't understand servers or any of that.
Well, it could potentially cause a lot of performance hits, so for now we're avoiding it, because essentially what this means is that you have a scene inside a scene that is being rendered simultaneously, because you have your own camera, your own character and his viewpoint, and then you have what's happening on the screen, which needs to be processed, rendered, and transferred over. Anyway, I'm safely back inside a cryopod, and thanks a lot for this, guys. It's been real fun, and I hope we can get some time and do this again real soon.
Oh, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Really happy. Thanks very much, guys.
Thank you, everyone.
Yeah, thank you. Awesome.
Anyway, this is Smarty signing off, and I'll see you all guys next time.
Cheerio, mate.
Cheerio. Bye.
Thank you very, very much for watching. That's the end of the Q&A and gameplay sessions with the developers of Hellion. I really hope you enjoyed it. I had a blast, I had a very, very, very good time, and I'm extremely excited for the future of Hellion. I think there's a lot of good work being done and a lot of good stuff to come in the pipeline. Hopefully we'll get a chance to do something like this again sometime in the future. We'll have to see how things go. So yes, thank you very much for watching. If you have any comments or any questions, just bang them in there and do my best to get back to you. If not, please do join the Hellion UK Discord group. I will leave a link in the description. So yeah, come along to that, have a chat with some of the guys. You can even talk to one or two of the devs in that as well. So yeah, it's worth doing. Thank you again for watching. Please like and subscribe if you want to see a lot more of Hellion and other content as well. I am Curtier. Have a very, very nice day and hope to see you again very, very soon. Goodbye.